We are the first company to bring robotics to the operation of solar power plants. The new product is our tracking system, which utilizes a robot and our trackers to follow the sun. And by the combination of the two of them, we can reduce the cost of electricity produced by solar power plants by 15 to 20%.
This robot was completely engineered from scratch. Everything, all the way down to the actual motor boards, were all engineered here in-house. The idea was simple, but boy, it's been a really long road to get to that.
So we have been going through multiple iterations of the system. This is the very first robot that we built. We call it the Balsa Boy. This showed that it was possible to make a simple robot that can do the basic things like move and do some actuation of some systems. In Robot 1, we just have a more sturdy chassis, but we gave it a brain. The Batmobile had all of that intelligence, plus it could also talk, so we could communicate to the Batmobile back and forth. All the initial robots used to run inside a track, inside an enclosed track. All of our final commercial grade robots run on a monorail, a steel monorail, just like a train. Every time the robot comes next to a tracker, it engages and mechanically engages and turns the tracker and sets it to a new position, which is facing the sun. And in a period of 40 minutes, it can control 200 such trackers. We started with seed funding. And NEA, which is the largest VC fund in the world, was also an investor at our seed level. And afterwards, they led our Series A round as well. The way we are approaching the market is that we are going to start with what is called distributed generation market, which is hundreds of kilowatts going to a few megawatts. That segment of the market up front, where we can install our system, because each robot can do about 300 kilowatts, our basic building block is sufficient to address that market. And then we will install multiple of these building blocks as we go larger and larger.